guys, welcome to Indonesia. So as some of you guys already know, I flew to Indonesia to see something that's behind the store right here. That's the reason why we came all the way here. I flew like over 40 hours, can you believe that? That's not a trip that I will take lightly, but behind the store right here, this is what we're coming to see. All right, let's go. All right, check it out. So this is my friend, my brother, and my business partner, Judy Prajitno's personal design studio right here. Immediately coming in here, it's a jungle in here, man. It's a proper rainforest in here. So check it out. Huge, some type of fern. That's awesome. Dude, look at all these ferns. Look at the Nubius right there. That's crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm getting very excited as you can tell, but I really want to convey my excitement to you guys at the same time. So right here, it's a little koi pond, I think. Haven't seen any koi yet, but it's just insane how the scaping is done. Look at that. Massive stones. We got all these epiphytes right here, a plant wall, a moss wall to be in the back. It's just awesome that in this climate, right? In Indonesia, the climate just suits for any plant growth. So if you leave them outside, it's just easy. The plants take care of themselves. Look at those Nubius and look at this tree. I mean, this is I think a mangrove species, and these are all live, by the way. It's incredible. Like seeing it on video is different. Like, it's way different than seeing it actually in person. I mean, this is so awesome and so incredible. Look at the Nubius growth. Look at that. It's insane. I'm climbing over the rocks and everything. And look at, there are the kois. That's a dwarf type. That's a dwarf longtail. I have no idea what that variant is called, but this is definitely a dwarf type of koi, short-bodied. All kinds of different plants, epiphytes, and man, look at this. This is so freaking awesome. The koi is over there featuring a waterfall. I don't see a lot of video of this setup, just right inside the door. I guess, the main attraction obviously is what we're coming to see, the arowana tank, the habitat. But then this right off the bat, right when you enter those gates, right there, this is already a work of art. Look at the tree canopy right here. All the growth, it's incredible. I mean, just the amount of work to be appreciated is awesome. I probably shouldn't even step. Oh crap! Jesus! Oh, luckily my camera's not in there. Whew. You know what? Let me set this down so I don't freaking ruin stuff again. All right. There's so much to see, by the way. So, all right, before we move on to other attractions, let's finish touring this pond. So look at these guys. They're so cool. I mean, there's a good reason to have a dwarf type of kois, believe it or not. I mean, like, whether you like it or not, right? Because it is a limited space right here. It's not a huge pond, obviously. However, I do see some regular sized kois as well. So I guess I guess the reason for these dwarf type is just the novelty of it, maybe more so. Got some staghorn fern right there. Let me see if I can step on the stones to go inside a little bit more. Look at that waterfall right there. Even the waterfall is done very, very nice way. But it's not the main. It's not a focal point because it's kind of hidden away. So it gives that illusion that there's a depth to this rainforest, and it's a sense of exploration when you look into it, which I love because it's not something in your face. It's almost something that you have to kind of venture into, inside of this setting to kind of explore and discover, which is very, very cool. Yeah, even just this koi pond is something you can just spend hours watching. It's so incredible. And I just can't get over these trees. I mean, these mangroves, they're all freaking real trees. Imagine just moving all these trees into this pond right here. Because it looks very, very natural, right? So you kind of forget that, somebody had to crane these trees one by one into here. Or either craned or moved, right? And then to erect, like one of these trees is like probably thousands of pounds because it's a huge tree, a live tree. So imagine having to stand this tree up in here. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that was the pond, the koi pond, and it's just one of the feature of this studio / cafe. I think it's gonna be a cafe. He's gonna turn it into a cafe in the future, but for now it's gonna be just his design studio. And let's take a look around. There's so many more features. It's insane. So turning around, so this side is the koi pond, but then over here, coming around, check this out, a huge moss wall. A huge moss wallscape. I think this was inspired by like a video that I've shared with him in nature. So there's like a really crazy moss wall in China, or the video of it, and then it's just similar to this, just with stone covered entirely with moss and having water kind of like coming down. So this is such a wonderful replication, or not even replication, but inspired by that. Look at the acrylic. So the acrylic panel is about, I want to say, an inch and a half or what is this, 18 to 20 inches tall of water. No fish yet, I don't see. Look at this arch right here. That's a nice little detail. This is just awesome. On the video, you can't really see the size. Oh, there is fish. So there's a dead noi. It's thinking that it wants food. So on the video, you can't really tell the scale of this massive wall. It's very hard. So I'm gonna call somebody over to stand in front of it, so you guys can tell the size of it. Alright, I'm gonna call somebody. Hello. Can you be in front of it? Just so we can see the size of it. No, just like right here. Alright. Here. There we go. Good. There we go. So now you see how massive this wall is. This is crazy. This is one of Judy's employee, long-time employee. He does a lot of the scaping as well, so I bet he worked a lot on this scape, which is really, really incredible. I love how the stone structures are very suspended at some parts, right? Like over there. So you're allowed to have these drip of water, stream of drip of water just coming down, and then it's almost like a miniature waterfall. It's like every one of these setups I can just stare at for hours. Yeah, so I think the water part is still a little not finished yet. No substrate, and then just one single dendroid right here. It's a big guy too. Let's see, what kind of lighting? Okay, it's just these spotlights. And I'm very surprised that the lighting at this angle, shooting diagonally 45 degrees down, more meant for the wall, but it's lighting the water very well. There's a huge skimmer right there, the return jets. This is aquarium grade, public aquarium grade construction. It's awesome. There's so many little little features right here. It'd be cool to have some type of amphibian living here. Although, and the amphibian is probably gonna crawl out, so maybe not. And this thing is so long. Look at how long this is. This is about, I want to say, 50 feet. If not that, at least 30 feet. That's at least 30 to 40 feet. 50 might be a little generous. All right, turning away from the moss wall. Here is like the chill section right here. So this is gonna be, like where all the tables for coffee is gonna be set up. It's really a Zen / nature, wild nature type of philosophy that we're seeing here, I want to say. Because although there's a lot of sacrifice done in terms of like the real estates to place, giant boulders right here like this, but then it doesn't feel very forced. It doesn't feel like, okay, I planned for this rock to be here, right? I designed this rock to be here, although it is designed, right? It is by design, but just the philosophy, the design philosophy here is just, it's natural and have that sense of wilderness, right? But at the same time, it's also functional. Check it out. Cool, so right now the sun is out and this tank just looks so incredible with the sun ray. Check it out. Whew. Look at that. Oh my god, under the sun it's incredible. The crazy amount of shimmering. And you think under this intense sunlight there will be algae problems, but not really. There's no really algae anywhere, and they haven't even have a cleanup crew in here to clean the algae, and it's just, there's nothing. Look at the clarity. All the dragons are having fun for sure, having a good old time. This is awesome. You know, with the sun out, it's just a completely different vibe. It looks so good. There's a mating pair. So these two are bonding. They're a pair, basically. And then they'll to defend their little territory right here. Besides the pond, the tank, and the cool moss wall, there's a ton of other things just within the design studio, because the building itself is 4 stories tall, and each story there's a hidden something, like a hidden gem. So if you want to see the tour of the rest of the place, leave a comment, let me know. I've got a lot more contents on traveling, visiting, you know, really cool setups, and also travel to the Amazon rainforest, let's say. So a lot of footage are coming up, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you won't miss any. Also, let me know if you have any questions regarding the setup. I'll try my best to answer that for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.